Hi, everyone. Welcome to episode 7 of Into the Ether. I am so happy to be here with you again today with Diane G. Um, we are going to be doing some special readings today. I'm not going to,
Yeah.
I want to get as many readings done as possible. We're using the giveaway tool. So we're not going to spend a lot of time saying hello to everybody as they come in.
hmm
Consider yourselves, each and every one, and especially you, welcomed and enthusiastically participating in. I'm so happy to see you all here. I really am. And I see you, Bernadette Desir, and I
Oh,
see that you're new here and welcome. Particularly happy to see the new faces. Please don't forget to like and subscribe to our channels. All the links are in the show notes in the show description below. Um, and both Diane and I do private readings. Again, the links are in the show notes below. Um, Today, we're going to be um, hi, Ember. I love that username, Ember Glows Bright.
Ember
I'm
glows
sorry.
bright.
I
Yeah.
wasn't going to say hello to everybody, but Ember
Yeah.
Glows Bright. Who would not want to actually say that out loud? I mean, please. Mm.
It feels
Yeah,
so light. The name feels so light.
it's a great word. It's just wonderful
It
just to say
really
it
does.
out loud. So, so yes, please subscribe to both of our channels. And um, sorry, Wanda's dropping feathers on me. I'm just, yeah,
No worries. So just type in hashtag rest to enter a draw for a reading. We're not doing like usual questions. We're using a prompt today. So, what vacation lifetime have I had? Is our question for today. So this is very interesting, at least for us. Because
yeah,
usually Akashic Records readings aren't always very light. Like sometimes or most of the time they're heavy because it usually tackles things that we need to heal.
yeah.
But
Things
we
that we
actually
need to
have,
learn.
yeah, because we need to learn. But I asked the Akashic Records masters and my spirit guides and angels earlier if everyone has had vacation lifetimes. And they were like, yeah, everyone has had vacation lifetimes. So I think it's pretty interesting for us to find out what kind of lifetime looks like a vacation for us. I know it's
Julianne
not
says,
this life.
not this
Oh,
life. Yeah, me either,
yeah,
Julianne.
my thoughts
Okay,
exactly.
yeah, yeah. Whenever it was, it's not now, and not here. I'm going to take down that. Sorry, I'm going to take down that banner, and we can start. Uh, we're going to be using the giveaway tool today. We're not doing general readings, so the giveaway tool. Just let me put that up on screen, and I want to see how many we have. Oh, we have
Oh, we
22.
have
Let's
22.
start. Yeah, let's start with that. And
Okay.
Diane, shall I draw three or draw them
Um,
by fours, or what
we
would
can
you
do four, so we can do two each
we
turn.
can do? Okay, all right, works for
Okay.
me. Okay, so
Okay. I'm going to
first,
handle the audio. You know my favorite.
oh, you're gonna do the music? Oh,
Yeah.
you did. Thank you.
There we
Okay,
go.
we're gonna start. My favorite.
Mine too.
Oh, good. We'll just use that all day. Okay. Brina 41.
Brina.
Congratulations, Brina. Okay. Now, let's see who's next. Ouch. Tiffany.
Tiffany.
Good for you, Tiffany.
Um, when you get called, please let us know if you're still here. Just type in here.
Or hello.
Oh yeah, or hello.
No, I'm not doing this.
Oh.
No, no, no. Trying again. Nope, nope, nope.
Okay.
Sonia,
Sonia.
congratulations, Sonia. Sonia Claiborne. Okay, gotcha.
Okay. Last
Whoopsie.
one for this round.
Yeah. And it's Edward Kenneth.
Oh, Edward Kenneth.
Okay. Congratulations to all of our lucky winners. Come on down.
Congratulations. I see
Oh,
Sonia.
and
I see
we just,
Edward. I see
yeah,
Tiffany.
and
There we go.
let's, ouch. And Tiffany's here. Yep. Got you, Tiffany. Brina. There. Oh, she was kicked out. She just came back in. There we go. Okay.
Okay.
So Brina. So we have Brina first, and then Tiffany and Sonia and Edward.
Yeah, let's open the records now.
Yeah, good idea.
Before we forget.
I'm sorry. Okay, I got to explain to people. Okay, the reason that we open the records is because it opens up a sacred space for all of us here in virtual space, for all of us to be together. Okay. I don't need to open the records to access them. Neither does Diane. Neither do any of the other Akashic Records readers. Yes, Bernadette, there will be more draws. We're going to do at least one more, and it depends on how fast it goes. We might be able to do two more. Okay.
Yeah.
But neither of us can stay longer than about an hour and a half. So that will be our limit. However many we can do in an hour and a half. It's one of the reasons I didn't want to greet everybody. But anyway, so yes, to get back to the whole thing about opening the records, it does not do any harm to you or as an individual or your reading to not open the, yeah, it is, Julianne is exactly right. It's a ritual. What? Where?
I jumped.
Oh, sorry. Yeah, it's a ritual to create a sacred space, and it's mostly for the community. It's not for us as readers. You suffer no harm in having a scatterbrained Akashic Records reader forget to open the record.
True. It also sets up some protections for us.
Yes,
So that
yes,
only every information that comes in are for our highest good.
yes, yes, that's right. That's an important part of it. But nothing bad happens if we forget.
Okay.
If I forget, okay, let's just tell the truth. I'm the one who forgets.
No, you just remember it late.
I remember it late, very late sometimes. Okay, so 3 deep breaths, everyone. In through your nose, hold it for a few beats, and then out through your open mouth. We are surrounded by the pure white light of divine source. We ask Archangel Michael to protect and guide us, and we call forth all of our angels, guides, beings of light, and Akashic Records masters to assist us now to receive information of the highest truth, highest frequency of light and love, allowing us to receive exactly what we need for our greatest good and the greatest good of humanity. Thank you, thank you, thank you. We open ourselves to the light, and with this light, to our highest truth and our soul's purpose. We call upon the Akashic Records masters, guardians of the records, and beings of light who serve the divine plan in truth and clarity to guide us to our highest good and the highest good of all in divine love. And we ask the Akashic Records masters to assist us in accessing the records to receive exactly what is needed for the highest truth, the highest timeline, and the greatest good for all. And with this said, this group, consisting of the people here now, those who will join us later, and those who will watch later, is given the truth to best serve them on their healing journey into the love and acceptance that is most beneficial for them to know in this moment. Now I'm going to read that silently. The records are now open. Okay, boys and girls, let's find out about some awesome
Oh,
vacation lifetimes.
Edward says, please skip him. Okay, we got that.
Invited
Edward.
to a work meeting in 20 minutes. Oh, okay. All right. Well, that's no fun. If you're able to come back, Edward,
Mhm.
I'm just going to keep you on the list and fit you in at some point if you're able to come back, okay, by the time we're done. Thanks for being here, though. I really appreciate that.
Yeah, thank you so much.
Yeah. Um, okay, so let's start with Brina. Wait a minute. Just a minute here while I find her. Brina, there you are. Oh, so maybe we should explain what a vacation lifetime is. We Our lifetimes are really tough. Some of them, we we go through lessons that are more or less difficult. We do healing that is more or less difficult. And sometimes after a lifetime or two that have been really uh, onerous, we're granted a vacation lifetime. Or we can choose. We can choose, okay, I want to take it easy this time. I mean, I have to incarnate for whatever reason, but I want some really easy lessons, okay? And I don't want to starve to death again, or I don't want to whatever, okay? And that's what we're talking about today is the vacation lifetimes that we've had where things went really easy and we had an easy lessons and
Mhm.
easy healing and an easy lifetime. That's what a vacation lifetime is. Do you want to answer read Brina, or do you want me to start with me?
Okay, I'll start reading for
Okay.
Brina. Okay.
Okay.
Well, in Archangel Metatron, please show me a past lifetime of Brina's that was a vacation lifetime for her. I kid you not, I'm seeing like a tropical setting with coconuts. This really feels like a vacation.
And a beach. Yes.
Yeah, a beach, literally. Like those postcards. It looks exactly like that. Okay, where was this, Masters? Okay, they're telling me this was in New Zealand, or at least New Zealand in the past. That's what they're telling me. I don't know if they still have coconuts there.
Yeah, I think some parts of it anyway.
Mm, okay, parts of it. What was her lifetime like in this past life, please? I'm seeing a man. You were a man or a male in this past lifetime, Brina. Um, you were of the Maori descent. And I'm seeing you dancing. It's very similar to Hawaii, but they're telling me this is in New Zealand. Like you're dancing in this lifetime. What's an experience that is particularly fun for Brina in this lifetime, Masters? I'm seeing this is a reconnection between you and your soul group. So you didn't take that vacation lifetime alone. Your soul family came with you. And part of the reason why you love this lifetime a lot is because of that, because of the relationships. They're telling me it's not really the setup or the country that makes this a vacation lifetime for you, but it's your connection with your soul family. Like you miss them. That's what they're telling me. After a very difficult lifetime, you missed them, and they agreed to come with you and also have a vacation with you. And you chose New Zealand. Okay. Um, I'm seeing you like what do you call it? You, you have a knife in your like in your you have a stick, a bamboo stick, and you're making something. Is it is a home or oh you're making a basket? So you're really chilling in this lifetime, Brina. You're making a basket made out of bamboo. And I'm seeing that you're also working with your hands energetically, like you're healing people through your hands. You had a daughter, and initially and you weren't very much aware of your healing abilities, but when your daughter got sick, you laid your hands on her, and that helped her heal. So you have a history of being a healer, Brina, and it's something that we usually take with us every lifetime. So if it's something that you haven't considered yet, maybe you can. Okay. That's what I have for you, Brina. I hope that helps. I hope that's fun for you. Thank you so much for letting us do this reading for you.
Thanks, Diane. That sounds like an awful lifetime, an awesome lifetime, not an awful lifetime. What
An
are
awful fun.
some awful lifetimes? Yeah. Yes. Thank you. Thank you, Brina, for letting us read for you. Should we just do Edward Kenneth right now? I'll do them.
Okay.
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 Okay. Edward, you had a very different vacation lifetime from that one. I'm seeing North American indigenous person um, in the south. Well, okay, so a Pueblo person. I see a cliff with caves. Well, no, they're not caves. It's hard for me to see what the hell they are, but it looks like people are living in the cliff. Um, and there's also okay, it's a combination of living in the cliff and mud brick. I'm not exactly sure how that happened. Um, it's a long time ago, um, and so pre Christopher Columbus. Oh, I see. Okay, so you had just spent a couple of lifetimes uh, being, or at least one lifetime anyway, being persecuted by the church, by the Catholic Church in Europe, and so uh, this was this was the result, was this vacation lifetime. It's a nice life. There's agriculture. There's it's mostly peaceful. You have a family. You're male in this lifetime. You have a family, some children. You're surrounded. It's a very tight knit and very loving and caring community. There's not a lot of there's like maybe 75 or 100 people in it, and there's no sort of like um, it's not very hierarchical is what I'll say. So it's not like there's a boss telling people what to do. Decision making seems to be very uh, participatory, shall we say. And um, but it's a nice lifetime. Uh, you're just beginning to get horses. No, those aren't horses. Sorry. You don't have horses yet. It's a very spiritual lifetime too. There's a lot of connection with the divine. There's a lot of um, I would call it ecstatic practice. Okay. Oh, Edward says he's drawn to Sedona. Okay. Well, yeah, because that's the I think that that's the area. I know that there are some Pueblo uh, archaeological sites in Arizona and New Mexico, and that might be interesting for you to go and visit there and see what comes up for you. But it was a deeply spiritual lifetime and also very refreshing to you because of the community was so healthy and supportive and loving, and um, and your family, like your spouse and your children. It was uh, it was beautiful. It was a really beautiful way to live. Um, I was starting to say something about ecstatic practices. Um, so here I can mention peyote and similar kinds of substances that were taken as part of spiritual quests, and you participated in those and drew a lot of healing and a lot of spiritual insight from them. Yeah, good lifetime, Edward. Nice lifetime. I
It
hope that
sounds
helps
deep.
you.
I'm sorry.
No, it's okay. I just was going to say, I hope that helps you. I would like a life like that because,
Yeah.
yeah, that's a lifetime. I mean, you did useful stuff. It's not like you were sitting around going, "Oh, la di da, the sun is shining, and I'm, you know, get me some more drinks." It was a useful lifetime. You made yourself useful, but it was also very, very healing for you. I, yeah, love it. Oh, good.
Yeah.
I'm glad it resonates for you, Edward. Okay, so next is Tiffany.
Definitely. Okay.
Let me
Go. Akashic Records Masters. What's past lifetime for Tiffany? That was a vacation lifetime, please. I'm seeing a mountainous area, Tiffany. Where was this masters? Like the mountaintops had snow on them. So this is a bit north. This is in Tibet. Yeah, they're telling me this was in Tibet.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, cool.
This is very different from the tropical setting a while ago. Um, okay, this was a time when you were a monk, Tiffany. You were a Tibetan monk. When you were a child, you were a male in this lifetime. When you were a child, um, your parents surrendered you to the temple, to a Buddhist temple, is what they're telling me. Like I'm seeing you like about 3 or 4 years old when this happened. You know that you would be taken care of in that temple, and your parents actually talked to you before they gave you away. So it wasn't very painful for you. That's what they're telling me. What makes it a vacation lifetime for you is that you were surrounded by people your age. That's what they're showing me. Um, I see about five other boys who were your age, and you didn't have playmates prior to this, so you were very happy inside the temple. What was she learning in the temple masters? They're telling me you wanted a simple life. You wanted to learn how to live a simple life. Um, like your higher self was thinking, if I strip wealth, if I strip everything away, and I just remain, what would it be like? So you wanted to experience that kind of simplicity. I'm seeing like you were a naughty kid, Tiffany. Like some of older Tibetan monks, they would like reprimand you for things that kids do, like disciplining you for that. And it built your character, is what they're telling me. I'm seeing you just praying, and you stuck to a schedule. That's what they're telling me. It was a very structured lifetime, and you found it easy. They're telling me this was in preparation for your future lifetimes. What lessons or qualities did she need in her future lifetimes, masters, that she learned in this one? So aside from simplicity, they're telling me like getting through, getting through your daily lifetime with just the bare minimum and being happy with it. Like your food, they keep bringing this up. Your food does not define what joy is for you. You wanted to learn that, and you did in this lifetime. So yeah, it's a very fun, not fun, but very light lifetime for you, Tiffany. You learned a lot. It was a very educational lifetime for you. I hope that helps, and thank you so much for trusting us to do this reading for you.
Thanks. Thanks, Diane, and thank you, Tiffany. The last person in this round is Sonia. Um, just a second here while I find her. Oh, there we go. Oh, two wrongs don't make a right. No, we both clicked on the show at the same time. Yes. Okay, so Sonia's here. I'm looking at a farm with a stone farmhouse. So, Europe, not North America. Holland, the Netherlands, I should say, what we now call the Netherlands. You're a little girl. How interesting. You're a little girl. This is like long dresses, boots, and horses and carriages times. So I don't have a handle on anything more precise than that. You're a little girl who lives in a farm, on a farm. Your parents, there are other children. You're the youngest, and it's not likely that there will be more. So you're a little spoiled. Um, because your mother in aw, your mother's a very sweet, very giving and loving woman, and she's, I don't know, maybe 35, six kids, seven kids, something like that. And she's pretty sure that you're going to be the last baby. And she's feeling sad about that because she likes babies. She likes being pregnant. She likes having the babies in her arms. And having children for her is just like a deep joy for her is to have the babies and raise them and watch them grow. And she is really a wonderful, wonderful mother, a really deeply loving and supportive, and just what anybody would want a mother to be. She works hard, um, and she helps on the farm when it's needed. But mostly those kinds of chores are taken over by the older children. So it's you I'm looking at you when you're like 4 or 5 years old. You haven't gone to school yet. Um, but your mother is teaching you your letters and numbers, and you get to spend the whole day with her, and that's wonderful for you. You can't think of anything better. Sometimes you get to go on adventures with your older brothers. They'll let you ride on top of the big plow horse while the horse is plowing the fields, and that's exciting. You have an absolutely idyllic childhood. Unlike most girls, well, no, that's not entirely true. Most girls of most farm girls did not learn to read and write. Okay, most girls of that class in that time did not learn to read and write. In the cities, that was different. There was a high rate of literacy amongst girls in the cities because of trading, merchant. So I'm guessing this is like the late 1500s, early 1600s, just from what the clothes that I'm looking at. Beautiful family. Beautiful family. And you marry a nice young man when you're, I think, 16, from a neighboring farm you've known your whole life, a friend of your brother's. It's a happy marriage. You have children. You live to a ripe old age together. I don't know. I mean, it's really, there are no difficulties in your life. I don't know. There's like always enough food. There's always enough money. Nobody's going barefoot. Well, okay, so you got wooden shoes, but that's just for around the farm. Like there's money to buy shoes to go to town to do what you need to do. You're well off enough to be able to afford some extras. Happy, happy lifetime. Just an absolute treasure, a gem of a lifetime for you, Sonia. And an easy death, if I didn't say that.
It sounds like a wonderful lifetime.
Yeah, it was. Sonia had a pair of wooden shoes as a little girl. Oh, yeah. You actually, when you were a child, you mostly went barefoot unless it was winter time, and then you put your shoes on because it was cold and muddy and you didn't want to get your feet. But in the summertime, yeah, you were barefoot. You and all your little friends were all barefoot. Great
E-
life.
Erin says, I'll have what she's having. Same. Same,
Yeah,
to be honest.
yeah, me too. Me too. Just yeah, it's fabulous, fabulous lifetime. Okay, so we're done with the first round. So let's get
Yeah.
started on the second round. Let me set this
Okay.
up.
Everyone, if you still haven't entered the keyword yet or the prompt, please type in hashtag rest. You only have to enter it once. But for those who came in late, make sure you typed it. Okay.
What the hell is going on, Wanda? What are you doing? Okay, hold on. All right. Second round. Who's it going to be?
Chrissy Murphy,
Chrissy
come on
Murphy.
down.
Congratulations. Are you still here, darling? When your name is drawn, please just let us know you're still here by typing hi or hello or yes or, I don't know, Ocean Garnet.
Ocean Garnet.
Congratulations, Ocean Garnet. Please let us know that you're here. And next we have Lisa Davies. Congratulations.
Lisa Davis.
And now for the last draw for this round, because I still think we'll be able to get 3 rounds in. The last draw for this round is for, last winner, I should say, Mary.
Mary.
Congratulations, Mary. Let us know that you're here, please.
I have Ocean Garnet and Lisa Davis.
Hang on, I'm having trouble. There we go. That's better.
Okay.
and Ocean Garnet. And
so we're still waiting for Chrissy Murphy and Mary. Yep. Okay. Please let us know that you're still here. Careful. What is it? Wanda's hanging upside down and she's got her head tucked in a weird way and I'm not sure. Oh, okay. She's cleaning her feet. Mary, are you here? And would you like to start reading the first 2 and then we'll just...
We might as well. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that's a good idea. And I'll keep my eye open for... Oh, there's Chrissy Murphy. Yay.
There we go. Okay.
There we go.
We have 3 out of 4.
Okay. And Mary's the one who's not here. Okay, fine.
Okay. There we go. Chrissy Murphy.
Okay.
It's my turn, right?
Yeah, I think so. Yeah, it is. Yeah, sorry. Yeah.
Okay. Archangel Metatron, Akashic Records Masters, please show me a lifetime of Chrissy Murphy. Still was a vacation lifetime for her. I'm seeing like something that I can't explain. Is this a galactic lifetime, Masters? Okay, that's why. This is they're showing me a galactic lifetime for you, Chrissy.
Better you than me. I can never read those properly.
Yeah, maybe that's why they gave this to me.
Yeah.
Okay. Where was this, Masters? Is this in Philo? Philo, okay. Where, please? Could you please show me? Okay. So it's in Alpha Centauri. Okay, they're telling me this vacation lifetime was in Alpha Centauri. Alpha Centauri is in the Centaurus constellation, so it's the brightest star in that constellation, and it's a very advanced, technologically advanced civilization. So you had a lifetime there. Is this Chrissy Murphy's home? Okay, not your home. So it's really just a vacation. You just popped in for a vacation. What was Chrissy Murphy doing there, please, Masters? Okay. I'm just going to tell you what I'm seeing. I'm seeing like Black. Black with like a window. Okay, they're telling me this is the inside of a spaceship. So you were working inside a spaceship, like as a mechanic. And okay, you were a mechanic in that lifetime. You loved tinkering with things. They're telling me in this lifetime you worked on spacecraft. Okay, what makes it a vacation lifetime for her? I'm hearing creative endeavors. So you were able to explore your creative endeavors. It wasn't just spacecraft that you made or you fixed in that lifetime, Chrissy. Um, they're telling me you would invent like small gadgets for your day to day life. I'm not sure what I'm seeing, but I'm seeing like a little robot that's just jumping on your desk. It's that random and it's that creative. Okay. Did she have a family in this lifetime? I'm seeing a wife because you were male. I'm seeing that you were male in this lifetime and you had a wife and a baby daughter. And you look a lot like humans, like Earth humans, I mean. It was a vacation lifetime for you. I think it's with the bond with your daughter that you had. You passed on your interests to her in this lifetime, and it was like a bonding experience for you both to tinker on stuff and make some stuff. They're telling me this is another preparation for your future lifetimes. Like you wanted to explore your creativity in different ways. And in this lifetime, it's like inventing things, even when they're random. Is what they're telling me. It's like a toy. The one that I'm seeing, like a small robot that's jumping around your desk. You told me it was a toy for your daughter, and it amused her. And you loved making things that would make her happy. Like that was your um, one of your missions in that lifetime. But yeah, it was a very peaceful life. Alpha Centauri had a period of time when they were dealing with corrupt government officials, but they're telling me it was during the time when it has passed and it was already resolved. So it was a very peaceful lifetime for you, Kristen Murphy. I hope that helps, and thank you so much for letting me do this reading for you.
Thank you. Thank you, Diane. That sounds like fun, Chrissy. I hope that was helpful to you. Thanks for letting us read for you. Uh, Next, we have Ocean Garnet. Um, and Mangled Unicorn says, that's so cool. I was wondering what a galactic vacation life looked like. Me too. Me too. Okay, Ocean Garnet. Mm. So I don't know if it's because it's your name that's like bringing this up in me or what exactly, but I see a beach life, but it's not the South Pacific. It looks like Vietnam. Um, okay, I'm going to say Vietnam because that's what's in my head. Um, a rice farm. You're a man. I see you. I see you in your adulthood, and you and your family live in a village. You have a wife, and you have three kids, I think. The oldest looks like they're about 10. Uh, and you work in the rice fields. It's hard work, but you're very happy. Um, being being outside with your feet in the dirt and in the in the water of the rice paddies, it just makes you happy. You like planting the you like all parts of what you're doing. You like planting the rice plants. You like watching them grow. You like going through the fields and making sure that there's no sort of bugs and pests and weeds and things that are going to eat your rice. And you feel such satisfaction at the end of every growing season when you harvest your rice and you have food for your family and food to share with the village. And also most of the time you have enough to sell. It's a it's not a materially abundant life, but you are deeply satisfied and very, very happy with what you're doing and with the people that surround you. There- There's a person in the village who is kind of annoying, but that doesn't even that doesn't really affect you. I mean, they're not evil, okay? They just have annoying habits, like showing up when it's mealtime, that kind of annoying. I thought I'd just come by for a visit. Oh, you're just sitting down to supper. Okay. But they're alone and lonely, and so you tolerate it. And I think they're a relative, a cousin or something, so you kind of feel a family obligation towards them. But really, if there were any flies in the ointment, it would be that, and it's very minor. There's no wars, there's no famine, there's no like big outside uh, things out of your control happening. It's a joyful and productive lifetime. Um, very simple, very, very simple. Uh, Dirt floor in your house, but you and your family are all really, really happy. Um, you know, it's yeah, it's a beautiful life. It's a beautiful life, Ocean. Not much to it, like in terms of what's going on. It's the same year after year after, yeah, we do, don't we? It's the same year after year. You plant, you grow, and you harvest, and you love that. You love that life so much. Yes, yes, Aaron. Uh, it is a very wealthy life in terms of and a very loving family and overall a loving village, a loving community to be part of. But yeah, congratulations, Garnet. I mean, Ocean. Ocean Garnet. Nice life.
Okay. I haven't seen a comment from Mary yet.
No, I think Mary has
Okay.
left, so I think we'll
Yeah.
just take her name off. We'll read
We
Lisa.
have Lisa Davis. Okay.
Yeah.
There you go. Okay. Akashic Records Masters, Archangel Metatron, please show me a vacation lifetime for Lisa. This time I'm seeing heels, like little brown heels.
It's just the way you said that. Sorry.
Yeah. Did you have? Oh, okay. I'm just going to see where this is. Is this in the Philippines? Okay, it's familiar to me because this is in the Philippines. So this place is called Bohol, and we call it the Chocolate Hills because when the grass is dry, these hills look like little chocolates. So you can Google that later, Lisa. And when it's the rainy season, these hills look like green hills. So yeah, these are called chocolate hills. You used to live in the area, and they're showing me that there's sea in the area, which there is. Okay, when was this? What era was this? I'm getting this is more of a pre-colonial era. Philippines was colonized by Spain and a bunch of other countries, but they're telling me this was before all of that. So it was a very peaceful lifetime for you, or a peaceful time when you incarnated in the Philippines. You were a woman in this lifetime, or a female, and you had a son. That's what I'm seeing. You had a husband, but I'm not seeing him in the picture. They're telling me it's because he was out fishing, and you were left in your village to take care of your son. But even though you didn't, your husband wasn't home often. Um, they're showing me like you had a community, like you had a compound of people in your village who were your relatives. They're like your extended family, so you didn't feel lonely. And whatever you had, you shared with these people. And I'm seeing you're listening to other people tell stories. Like before nighttime, before the dark, you and your relatives would gather around someone else's house, and then you would just talk and talk. You find it very joyful to share stories with other people. And I'm seeing your son growing healthily. And they're telling me it was such a joy for you to watch him grow. Is this son in this lifetime as well, Masters? Yes, they're telling me this son that you had is someone you have in your lifetime. This is a brother or a sibling, or but someone who's the same age or the same generation as you in your family right now, Lisa. And you loved him very much. Like you doted on him. And they're showing me that when you grew old, this son took care of you. Like he was your only son, which was a bit unusual for the time because you had um usually people had dozens of children. You just had one son, and then you stopped. And then when you got old, this son took care of you. And it was also a peaceful death. He died of old age. Is what they're showing me. I hope that helps, Lisa. And thank you so much for letting us do this reading for you.
Thanks, Diane. And thank you, Lisa. So that's the end of the second round. We're at 54 minutes, Diane. Shall we go for a third round?
Yeah, we can do that.
Okay. All right. We'll do that then. Okay. This is the third and last round for readings today. And I saw a question earlier about when we go live. We do this particular show every 2 weeks, so every second Wednesday. But if you subscribe to both of our channels and hit the notification button, you'll get a notification when we're going to go live. Make sure that it's usually a little box and you want personalized notifications, and there's all these lists of things. You want all notifications, okay? So, ouch. Sorry. So yeah, that's how to do it, is to subscribe to both of our channels and hit the notifications button to make sure that you get them all. Now, Who's next? Mwah. Amanda. Amanda Havens. We cackle so well. Amanda
Too.
Havens, are you still here? Yeah, it's a little scary actually. Yes, our next victim. Jay
Jay
Roberts.
Roberts.
Please let us know that you're here. Hold on a second. And okay, this is the third.
Oh, I won. No, we're
No,
skipping me.
yeah, okay. Okay, this is for the third slot in the next readings. Mangled
Mangled
Unicorn. Oh, this will be
unicorn.
fun. Okay, Jacqueline, I know she's still here. I saw her comment a minute ago.
Mm-hmm.
And okay, this is our, for this last draw, it's our last reading of the day, and it's going to be for meow, Sunnyland.
Sunnyland.
Congratulations, Sunnyland.
Congratulations.
We're sure they're still here. And
There we go.
okay, yeah, Sunnyland is still here. I got you. And Mangled Unicorn, hang on just a second here. There you are. And let's see, Jay Roberts, Amanda Havens. We've got Sunnyland and Mangled Unicorn. I wonder if Amanda Havens and Jay Roberts are still here. Is there a mod who could check to see that the no, Bob, it's not rigged, I promise.
He's saying it's rigged because I came up. I swear I'm lucky with these giveaways.
Wow, I came up
No, no,
too.
it's not rigged, Bug, but I'm just very lucky.
Not rigged by us, no, believe me.
Yeah.
And the reason our names show up is because we have to type in hashtag whatever, so it counts
Mm-hmm.
as an entry, right? Uh, it looks like Amanda Havens and Jay Roberts are no longer with us. So do you want to, shall we
No
draw two
longer with us in the chat. No
in the chat?
longer with us with the
Look at
chat.
the chat.
Yeah.
Okay, no longer, don't be going to read any, for entertainment purposes only, no
Yes.
longer in the chat. Let's just cross them off and
Okay.
draw two more. Give me a moment here to get set up. And Laura, if you would like a reading, type in hashtag REST.
ST. Rest.
Not read this week, Jacqueline.
Yeah.
It's rest. Because we're reading about vacation lifetimes
Mhm.
that people have had. So, okay. Last two for reals this time, okay?
Mhm.
Yeah, for definite, last two. Bob, wow.
Bob. Okay, this is rigged, Bob.
Yeah, Bob. Is it rigged now? Huh? Is it rigged? Okay. And yes, the very, very last one. The very last, for real. I promise. No lie. Suzanne.
Suzanne.
Did we see Suzanne recently? I don't remember. It's a terrible thing
We'll
to
see.
admit.
Oops. There we go.
Okay.
I got Bob. Okay, we're still waiting for
Okay, you
Suzanne.
got Bob.
Suzanne, come on down.
Pretty funny. I don't know. Suzanne, are you here? Can you hear me? I need Gerald's telephone. Ring,
True.
ding a ding a ding a ding. Yeah, the bonk, that's right. Time for the bonk.
You can start reading on the other people and we can
We'll
just
read and
wait
I'll
for.
keep an eye out for Suzanne. Yeah.
Mhm.
You better. You better. We're counting on
You're so
that.
funny.
Okay. Whose turn is it? I've forgotten where.
It's yours.
Is it? Okay.
Yeah.
So why don't I read Bob?
Okay. There we go, Bob.
You thought you were so smart. Nyup, 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 nyup. Um, mm. Isn't that interesting? I have another Buddhist monk lifetime. I have a lifetime for you as a Buddhist monk. It's okay. I had a few lifetimes as a Buddhist monk actually, and they were all very, very, they weren't all vacation lifetimes, but they were happy. Yes. Now, you were sent not because well, your parents did bring you there, but they brought you there for an education. They were fairly well off, um, landowner, merchant types, your father, and owned land and had other people working on his land and did some trading as well as what was grown from the land. Um, so it was a prosperous family, and I can't tell. Jeez, I can't tell historically when this was, but I don't see any automobiles, and I don't see any like airplanes in the sky. I don't see. I'm gonna just take anytime before 1900 is what I'm gonna say. Um, so that gives you a couple thousand years to play with. Um, your parents bring you to the temple, a big temple, not in your town. You travel to go to this temple. It's a very important temple, like really important. I don't think this is Tibet, by the way. I think this is India. Just judging by the people's clothes, I don't think this is Tibet. So they bring you to this uh, monastery temple. It's in the mountains. Um, for the education that the monks provide, because they want you to be taking over the family business. The problem is that as you're about 7, I guess 7 or 8 years old, the problem is that you really like that life. You really like the prayer and the meditation and the lessons and everything that goes on there. You really like. You work in the gardens with the other little boys picking weeds. You feed the chickens and milk the goats and do all of that kind of stuff. And this is the first time in your life, basically, that you've been allowed to get your hands dirty and actually do things, and you really enjoy it. This is something you love. So was it 4 or 5 years later? Well, you go home and visit, for like special feast days and stuff. Of course, you go home to visit. You're not like locked in there for 5 years. You have lots of visits and back and forth, family coming to see you, and you going to visit family. But when the time comes for you to leave, you don't want to, and um, you are, I forgot this detail. I'm sorry. You are the eldest son in that family, Bob. You have at least one younger brother and a baby sister, like toddler in diapers. That's how young. Um, this is at the time that you go in when you're 7, because everybody comes to say goodbye to you. Okay, so here you are. It looks to me like you're 12 or 13, and your father wants you to come home and look after the family business, and you say, "Oh, I'm so sorry, but really, I don't want to. This is the life I want to lead." And he's not happy. And you point out that you have a younger brother who, is coming up behind you in that same monastery. for his education, and you say, he would be so much better than me. You're very wise and very mature in how you communicate to your father. There's none of this, no temper tantrum. No, I know, and then go. You can't make me. There's none of that. It's all very measured and calm and responsible. And your father can't really fight with you. He sees how happy you are. And he eventually realizes that you were right. And so they leave you. I mean, not like that, leave you, but they allow or accept. They accept that this is the life you want to lead. And so your little brother is the one to go home and run the family business and the farms and everything else. And there's no rift in the family, which is what makes you very happy. And you spend the rest of your life in meditation and prayer and contemplation and useful work, and you are just filled with joy every single day. A beautiful life, a really beautiful life. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, I'm going to, good for you. Thank you for doing that, Diane. Taking off the banner.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
Because we've already done the last round of draws.
Yeah, that's right. I hope that was helpful to you, Bob. I hope that, maybe something in there resonated. But you were you were so happy. You were so happy.
Okay.
Oh, yeah. Uh, next is Suzanne. Did we hear from Suzanne?
Oh no, we didn't hear from Suzanne. I think she's left.
Okay, fine then. Next is Mangled Unicorn.
Mangled unicorn. Ding. Hello, Jacqueline. Okay. Metatron, Akashic Records Masters. What's a vacation lifetime that Jacqueline has had? I'm seeing a lot of leaves from trees. So this is an area where there are a lot of forests. And was this around the Pacific Northwest? Okay, this was around the Pacific Northwest. That's what they're telling me. You were of indigenous descent. Okay. And I'm seeing a man. You were a man in this lifetime, Jacqueline. What did she do in this lifetime? I'm seeing you taking care of trees, Jacqueline. And by taking care of trees, I mean you talk to them. And I'm seeing you like digging the ground. You're making sure that the smaller trees, the ones that were recently planted, had enough aeration for their roots.
Yeah.
And you're talking to them to encourage them to grow. This is very sweet of you to do. And I'm seeing you had 3 children, two boys and one girl. And you would guide them in that area and encourage them to talk to trees. You're teaching them the importance of trees and how trees also have consciousness. They're they're showing me that you're teaching them respecting every living being. But mostly you were involved with trees. And it didn't matter what kind of tree it is. You were a tree hugger. Like you literally hug trees in this lifetime. You're telling me it helps make you feel grounded and help you feel calm because you're sharing your energy with the tree. And you kind of ground that way by hugging trees. There's an exchange of energy between you, the tree, and the ground, and Mother Earth. What makes this a peaceful lifetime? Or a vacation lifetime, aside from that. Like there weren't much hardships. I'm not seeing I'm not seeing like traumas or anything like that. You come from a very loving family, and in turn you were able to raise your family as a very loving one as well. Oh, okay. I see it now, masters. They're telling me that this is where you saw the significance of family. This was a very early lifetime for you, and it's where you valued family. You saw a generational significance in treating your kids well and loving them because you saw it with your parents. You felt it with the way they treated you. They loved you very much. And so you wanted to pass that on to your children as well. And you realize that there's ancestral wealth in doing that, or a generational wealth to raise kids who are very loving and who are not afraid to share their emotions and who are not afraid to hug trees. They keep coming back to hugging trees, hugging trees, hugging trees. It's something that you did often, Mangled Unicorn, Jacqueline. So I hope that helps, and thank you so much for letting us do this reading for you.
I love that. That's just that just makes me so happy. Okay, so that brings us to the very last reading for today, which is Sunnyland. And all right, bro. Okay, Sunnyland, let's talk about your vacation lifetime or one of them. It's not like we only ever get one, okay? You can have them as often as you want. Ah, so Scotland. This looks like it's in the 19th century, judging by the technology that I can see and the clothes that people are wearing. You are a school teacher. You're male in this lifetime. You're a school teacher in a little tiny village. Uh, I guess it's the Highlands because it's like in a valley and with like, I mean, they call them mountains, but I live on the West Coast, so those aren't mountains, those are big hills, okay? Um, very beautiful, beautiful countryside. Forest, rocky mountain tops, lots of sheep, uh, and and a nice little village. And you're the schoolmaster there. There are about 15 kids in your school, uh, and you are teaching them reading and arithmetic and some history and a little bit of Latin and for the older kids. Um, and you live alone. You're not married. At the time that I'm seeing this, at the time that they're showing me, I mean, you are maybe 25, maybe 30, around 25, 30, no more than 30. And uh, all the young girls or the marriageable age daughters are being paraded in front of you. You get invitations to people to people's homes for dinner constantly because they want to show off their daughters because marrying a school teacher is a very respectable sort of a thing for a farm girl to do. So all the parents are doing their jobs and showing off their daughters. It's very tiresome for you uh, because you just want to be alone. You're deeply introverted, and I suspect that if this was happening today, we would have a word like aromantic or asexual or something like that, because you're not at all, um, you absolutely are not at all wanting to get married or have children or any of that. You're very, very happy. You write letters to your friends that you went to school with. You write letters to your family. You keep a journal. You are an absolutely fabulous teacher. And aside from the annoyance of which, by the way, dies down after 10 years or so, people accept that you will not marry. And so the invitations to people's homes don't really die down. You're still invited out for dinners and so on, but no one's expecting you to marry their daughters. Now, this isn't the town where you grew up. You grew up somewhere different. I don't know where, but a happy childhood. You were pretty much happy your entire life. Like you did exactly what you wanted to do. Teaching was your passion. What? Oh, I see. So, Sunnyland, teaching was such, you lived for that moment when you saw the spark of understanding in a kid's eyes, when a kid goes, oh, you lived for that. When that happened, that fed you for months. That joy, those are moments that you never forgot your whole life. So, good, good lifetime, happy lifetime. Even for an introvert.
Look at you, Sunnyland. You're the most eligible bachelor that time.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. And they didn't stop seeing you that way until you were like in your 40s, okay? You were still considered an eligible bachelor, but by then they just sort of gave up and said, yeah, okay. We've shown him the prettiest girls in the district and he still didn't. Yeah, okay, fine. He's never going to marry. Nice life. Nice
Yeah.
life. Oh, I hope that was helpful, Sunnyland. And I want to share this with everybody. That's very cool, Bob. Mm, good. Yeah, that's a special moment, isn't it? When you explain something and people go, oh,
Oh,
I get it. No, I love that.
yeah.
Yeah, yeah. Well, that brings us to the end of our readings today. We'll be back again in 2 weeks. I know I've got to close the records. I remembered that part this time. We'll be back in 2 weeks on the 13th of August. So
Yeah.
at 2 o'clock Pacific, 5 o'clock Eastern. And I don't know what time that is anywhere else. So if any of you are here from Sweden or the UK or somewhere, Germany, somewhere like that, can't help you, don't know what time that is. So I hope we see
True.
you again then. I'm going to close the records now and then we can talk about what else we're doing.
Okay.
Just a second. Okay, 3 deep breaths, exactly the way we began. We're going to close. We offer deep gratitude to the Akashic Records Masters, the guardians, the guides, and all present today for the truth, the light, and the love received. Thank you, thank you, thank you. The records are now closed. So, Diane, can you tell us what you're going to be doing?
Oh yeah, tomorrow I'll be with Terry at Holding Your Space. We're doing a special live, so I have
Ooh,
yet to post the simulcast for that, but it's already posted on Terry's channel. So please hit the notification button for that. And then after that, we have Soul Cloud every Sunday. So I still don't know what the topic will be, but I will be posting that on the weekends. So please make sure that you're subscribed to my channel, and please subscribe to Linda de Gonzalez's channel as well. So Linda, how about you? What are you going to be doing next?
tomorrow I will have um, Shenanigans as a guest on my channel, 2 o'clock Pacific, 5 o'clock Eastern. We're going to be doing something kind of special. We're going to be working with the What We've Forgotten deck by Amy Miranda. We're both going to be using that deck for readings, and we're going to have like a discussion, uh, a discussion on there. So, Crystal, I don't know why you wouldn't be showing up on my channel, but you're absolutely right. I don't see any comments from you. You have absolutely not been banned or put in timeout or anything, at least as far as I know. I certainly didn't do it. And there's nobody else on the channel who can ban you but me. So I don't understand what's going on. Um, anyway, so that's tomorrow. And then, wait a minute here. I got to look at my brains because I don't have them. I don't have any between my ears. Um, la, 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 la. Next Saturday, Diana is, well, okay, starting on Thursday, actually, Diana is doing the novena um, for
That's the nine candles.
to end on the Lionsgate portal, okay? And yeah, and so I'll be with her on Saturday, day 3, at 1 o'clock Pacific time. Uh, at least that was the last information I got, that it was 1 o'clock. It might change. Um, so that's 4 o'clock Eastern time. Watch for notifications, okay? Um, and next Tuesday, Akashic Adventures. So, yeah, the candle vids, that's right. Um, please make sure that you subscribe to our channels, both of our channels, and hit the notification button so that you find out when we're going live. Um, no Crystal 0 XP, that's just, okay, you know what? I don't know where that came from. I've been seeing this XP and 1 and 75 and this and that. Apparently, this is a way to that YouTube started. This is not something I put on my channel. Believe me.
Hmm.
Uh,
It's
the
an experience. We get experience points whenever we type in the
whenever you
channel,
make a
but it usually
comment,
goes
yeah.
up to 75 XP
No,
or
I've seen
something else.
150.
Oh,
Yeah, and
okay.
it's to encourage people to comment. It's to
Okay.
encourage people to comment in the chat so that, well, whatever. Anyway,
Yeah.
uh, yeah. So
But we can check later on your channel. I can
yeah, I will.
show
I will
you.
look in my channel and
Yeah.
see if
If
anything
she's
has happened to you,
yeah.
Crystal, and
YouTube
whatever
has
it
been
is,
weird.
I'll fix it. But I'm
Hmm.
glad that you were able to comment in Diane's channel, and uh,
The links to
and
our channel are in each of the descriptions. So please make sure that you check them out and
yeah,
subscribe
yeah.
to catch our next shows.
And you can reach us both by email. Our email addresses are in the description. Please, if you, we both book private readings. We're both available for private readings. So if you want a private reading with either of us, please just email, and uh, we'll reply quickly. Well, more or less within a day in my case, not within the hour. don't expect a reply within the hour right now from me. Okay. So, yes, thank you all so much for being here. Really appreciate you. I appreciate the people. We appreciate the people who are watching the replay. Thank you for watching the replay.
Thank you.
Diane, you want to say anything? And then I'll hit the end stream.
No, we're all good. I think we've covered everything. So just thank you everyone for being here. We really appreciate all of you, and we hope to see you next time.
Yeah.
Bye bye.
Love you all. Bye bye.